per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Now you're feeling it. Visit Ooma.com. That's OOMA.com to learn more. Ooma. Smart communications for the smarter business.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
This is Cardinals broadcaster Ricky Horton. Soon enough, the boys of summer will be back and on the fields in Jupiter, Florida. Spring Training 2024. It'll be another season of the home runs, the hits, and the unforgettable moments. We will have you covered and will be with you from the first pitch to the final out, right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar. Cardinal Baseball on your Ozark Sports Leader, KSMO.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Outside our studios, currently we have sunny skies with winds out of the west-southwest. They're currently about 6 miles per hour. They do gust as high as 13 miles per hour. Well, today will continue to be sunny with a high temperature near 57 degrees. Winds will continue out of the southwest anywhere from, say 6 to 13 miles per hour, in that range at least. Tonight, we have clear skies in the forecast, a low temperature around 33 degrees. Southerly winds will be 7 to 9 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 62 degrees. Winds will be out of the southwest at 6 to 10 miles per hour, and our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 28 degrees. Tomorrow night, we expect clouds to be increasing with a low temperature around 41 degrees. Winds will be out of the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Then Thursday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 54 degrees. Southwesterly winds on Thursday will be 9 to 15 miles per hour, becoming northerly after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 23 miles per hour on Thursday. Then Thursday night, we expect partly cloudy skies, low temperature around 31 degrees. Friday, we do have a 50-50 chance of rain during the afternoon with partly sunny skies and a high near 47 degrees. Friday night will be partly cloudy with a low around 17. Then Saturday should be sunny with a high temperature, not even getting into the 40s. In fact, we're calling the high to be near 38 degrees for Saturday. Then Saturday night will be clear with a low temperature around 21 degrees. Sunday, expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 51. Sunday night will be partly cloudy with a low around 29. And Monday, which is Washington's birthday, or at least the date we celebrate Washington's birthday on, will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 55 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Brownfield is America's largest and one of the oldest ag radio networks with more farm broadcasters on the ground, covering more acres than anyone else. We're grateful you're listening here. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. I believe in the future of agriculture with a faith born not of words, but of deeds. Many of you recognize that sentence as the opening line for the FFA Creed. When I was a high school FFA Green Hand member learning the Creed, it was the future of farming in which we believed. But the revision doesn't lessen the importance of farming. It broadens the pool for membership. We're living through a tough spot in agriculture today. Changes in climate, trade issues, anti-ag activism, and the overall ag economy have many of us struggling. There's so much on our plate that we're exhausted. The thought of doing one more thing is overwhelming. And then the FFA Creed rings in my ears, not of words, but of deeds. We need to do one more thing. If we're going to successfully make it through the tough spot we're in today, we need to do more than talk about what's wrong and what should be done to fix it. we need to act. Many of us have strong feelings about those issues debated by Congress, yet we fail miserably when it comes to sharing our views with those who are in the position to make a difference. USA.gov is easy to remember, easy to type, and a good place to get contact information for those who represent you in the United States House and Senate, as well as state government contacts. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd president of this country, said nobody will ever deprive the American people of the right to vote except the American people themselves, and the only way they could do this is by not voting. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
My mom's got a new Case IH tractor, and it can do it all. Bale hay all day. See in the dark with its powerful LED lights. Hook up all the implements. Shift like a race car. Steer with ease. And it can also cool my juice box. Yeah, her Case IH tractor can do everything she needs it to.
Looking for a tractor that can do it all? Check out caseih.com.
As planting season gets underway, the Missouri Fertilizer Control Board encourages ag producers across the state to perform routine maintenance on fertilizer application equipment. This maintenance ensures nutrients are applied both at the right time and the right rate. Fertilizer application accuracy protects water resources, improves crop yields, and saves on cost per acre. Learn more at mofcb.com/maintenance.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. Soon enough, the boys of summer will be back on the fields in Jupiter, Florida for Spring Training 2024. It will be another season of the home runs, the hits, and the unforgettable moments. We will have you covered, and we'll be with you from the first pitch until the final out, right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar. Cardinal Baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Another sluggish start for direct cash cattle trade, and cash hogs are solid at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. It's another quiet start for direct cash cattle trade activity. Bids and asking prices have yet to surface. There were a handful of deals reported on Monday in parts of Iowa at $286 dress, but that isn't near enough activity to establish an accurate price trend. Look for significant trade volume to hold out until midweek or later. Box beef is lower at midday on light demand for moderate offerings. Choice down 83 cents at $293.25. Select is 7 cents lower at $286.95. At the Callaway Livestock Center in Missouri, steer cows 400 to 500 pounds are mostly $20 to $25 higher. Steers 500 to 550 pounds were $10 to $20 higher. Steers 550 to 700 pounds were $5 to $10 higher. Feeder heifers 450 to 500 pounds were $5 to $8 higher. Heifers 500 to 650 pounds are mostly $5 to $10 higher, and heifers 650 to 750 pounds had a mostly firm undertone. The USDA says demand was good to very good on the heavy supply. Both quality and condition were very good. Calves were long weaned with shots, and there was a very good offering of yearlings. Medium and large one feeder steers 555 to 595 pounds brought 287 to 303.75. Feeder steers 700 to 749 pounds brought $255 to $270. Medium and large one feeder heifer 600 to 643 pounds brought $262.50 to $270. Cash hogs have no comparison at midday with moderate negotiated purchases. Processors appear to be a little more aggressive in their procurement efforts early in the day. Demand for U.S. pork remains relatively strong on the global market, which is supportive to prices. But in addition to domestic demand struggles, hog weights continue to run above year-ago levels, and supplies of market-ready hogs are ample, all of which adds pressure to the market. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct have no comparison, but a weighted average of 68.06. The Iowa, Minnesota, and the Western Corn Belt both have weighted averages of 67.93. Prices at the Eastern Corn Belt were not reported due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $48. And pork values were lower at midday, down $1.29 at $87.25. Bellies, hams, and loins were all lower. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
The Missouri Department of Agriculture wants you to know that black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations. Be sure you know the difference between the black vulture and the turkey vulture. Turkey vultures have white feathers across the entire length of their wingspan, while black vultures only have white feathers on the tips of their wings. Turkey vultures fly with their wings in more of a V formation, while black vultures hold their wings in a more straight horizontal formation. Mitigation resources for your farm can be found on MDA's website at agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
It's coming for your soybean fields.
Is that water hemp?
Palmer?
They're everywhere!
Protect your fields by layering BASF's Zidua Pro herbicide pre with Zidua SC herbicide or Outlook herbicide post. Learn more at keeppigweedaway.com. Always read and follow label directions.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Eloise Whitaker, formerly of Salem, passed away February 9th at the age of 99 years. Funeral services for Eloise Whitaker will be today at 1 o'clock at the Salem Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends started this morning at 11 and will continue until service time at 1 o'clock. Entry will be at the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Eloise Whitaker, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Salem. Tom Michael Wilson, age 59, of High Hill, Missouri, passed away Wednesday, February 7th in High Hill. Funeral services for Tom Wilson will be today at 2 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Tom Wilson started at 12 noon at the Wilson Chapel and will continue until service time at 2 o'clock. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Angela Eiler to help with the support of his grandchildren. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Tom Michael Wilson of High Hill, Missouri, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Leota Yvonne Crane, age 86, formerly of Salem, passed away Sunday, January 28th in Chesterfield, Missouri. Funeral services for Leota Crane will be Friday, February 16th at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will also be Friday from 11 a.m. until service time at 1. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Love Pack Backpack Program or the Alzheimer's Association. And all arrangements for Leota Yvonne Crane, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, serving Dent County for over 30 years. And the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time to take a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU's Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Salem Board of Aldermen will hold a regular meeting this evening at the Salem Community Center at the Armory starting at 6 o'clock. After the consent agenda, the board will hear a 911 presentation from Scott Kaysen before hearing about the 2023 fiscal year audit from Auditor Krista DeLuca. In new business, the board will discuss Resolution number 4-2024, authorizing the mayor to execute a lease agreement with Pitney Bowes for postal machine services. Alderman Sean Bolerjack requested a public comment policy be discussed and adopted by the board to set the parameters of public comments addressed at the board meetings. The board will hear the first readings of 11 bills that deal with the adoption of a new chapter to the Salem City Code, and that will be Chapter 240.010, called the Clean Air Ordinance. The next 10 bills will refer to the new chapter and discuss the details associated with the bills. The board will also hear the reading of 6 other bills ranging from amending the Utility Committee definition, changing the way utility deposits on property will be calculated, 2 bills on amending the housing violation codes of the City of Salem, and an ordinance that amends the annual budget of the City of Salem for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2023. Those budget adjustments show an increase in revenues of $889,076, an increase in expenditures of $622,720, and an increase in intergovernmental transfers of $41,090. The board will then hear reports from city officials before the board goes into closed session to discuss personnel, contracts, and litigation. The meeting of the Salem Board of Aldermen tonight is open to the public. The City of Salem will be temporarily closing Rolla Road from 8:30 to 4 o'clock Wednesday, February 14th, between North MacArthur Avenue and Main Street, which is Highway 19, in order to replace a stormwater culvert under the roadway. Local traffic will have access off Rolla Road to Henderson's, Jackson, and Washington Streets, but will not be able to go through to MacArthur J Highway during these hours. Large trucks normally using that section of Rolla Road should detour to 3272 if coming south on Highway 72 or if coming south on Highway 19. Signs and barriers will be in place. Beginning February 24th, all residents will have to dial the 573 area code as well as your local 7-digit number to complete a phone call. This is because a new area code of 235 is being added to our area as an overlay of the existing 573 area code and not replacing it. The overlay does not require customers to change their existing area code, but it will require them to dial the area code to complete local calls. The 6-month permissive dialing period began back in August to give customers adequate time to adjust to the dialing changes from 7 to 10 digits. So starting Saturday, February 24th, all local calls made with the 573 area code must be placed using 10 digits. That would be the area code plus the 7-digit telephone number. Calls placed using just 7 digits will not be completed. Then starting on March 24th, new telephone service may be assigned numbers using the 235 area code as well as the old 573 area code. The Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors will be meeting tonight at 6 o'clock at the fire station located at number 2 South Main Street. After the roll call, the board will go into closed session to discuss personnel, policies, and procedures before they approve the consent agenda, which includes the financial reports, minutes, and the budget review. The board will review the scheduled events on the calendar, discuss the monthly reimbursement report, and talk about old business, including the tower lease program and quotes on SCBA bottles and other information. In new business, the board will discuss lawn care, a building repair from frozen pipes, and information as well as pricing on the purchase of a new truck. After Chief Floyd gives his report, the board will set the date for the next meeting. The meeting will then be adjourned, and again, the meeting of the Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors tonight at 6 at the fire station is open to the public. The Salem Already Board of Education will be meeting Thursday evening, February 15th at 5:30. After approval of the consent agenda, the board is expected to approve all previous minutes along with bills, the food service report, attendance report, substitute list, and program evaluations. The parents as teachers will then be given, that's the report, will be given by Jessica Parker and Mary Beth Patrick. The superintendent's report will then be heard, followed by reports by the principals of William Lynch Elementary, the upper elementary, the middle school, and the senior high. Clay Moody will then report to the board on activities and athletics to be followed by special education and instructional coaches and technology. In new business, the board will approve the 2024-2025 calendar, the board policy GCBA interpretation, first read of board policy updates, approve contract with HTK for the FEMA building, first read of board policy updates, approve contract with HTK for the FEMA building, set March board meeting date, and hear resignations, if any, before moving into executive session. The meeting Thursday evening of the Salem Already Board of Education is open to the public. If you made a reservation to camp at Montauk State Park between March 4th and April 30th, some changes may have been made to your camping reservations. Montauk State Park is currently undergoing construction projects designed to improve guest experiences at one of the most popular state park campgrounds in Missouri. One project, the Campground Loop 4 electrical upgrade, is ongoing, and due to longer than expected delays in receiving electrical components, the project may not be completed until late spring or early summer. The contractor is working to complete the project as quickly as possible. In order to allow the contractor to continue working, Campground Loop 4 will be closed to visitors starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon Monday, March 4th through Tuesday, April 30th. With this closure, adjustments to existing reservations between those dates were required. Camping reservations from February 25th to March 3rd will not be modified, but guests will not have electricity at the sites in Loop 4 during their stay. Guests with those reservations will receive a partial refund for the service reduction. Missouri State Parks team's members did their best to accommodate all existing reservations, and customers with impacted reservations will soon receive updated reservation information. If you wish to cancel your reservation, please contact the Missouri State Parks Reservation Call Center at 877-422-6766. Missouri State Parks is working to maintain access to park resources while the construction project continues. The park wants to thank visitors for understanding this situation, and they look forward to making the new facilities available soon. Montauk State Park is located at 345 State Road 6670 in Dent County. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact Admission Counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
It's back! The Salem Memorial Hospital Foundation invites everyone to the Dancing with the Salem Stars fundraiser Saturday, February 24th and 7th at the Salem R80 High School Gym. Table seating is available for $20 per person in advance or reserve a table. Bleacher seats will be available at the door for $10. Purchase your tickets in advance by calling 729-6626, extension 4005. The Dancing with the Salem Stars fundraiser Saturday, February 24th at the high school gym with the doors opening at 6:30. We'll see you there.
Southtown Furniture.
Let me tell you about Southtown Furniture's major sales event. It's their biggest inventory ever at Southtown Furniture, where they have in-stock furniture and mattresses from one end of the building to the other and from wall to wall. You're not going to believe this, but Southtown Furniture is offering 10 to 60% discounts on their already low everyday prices. Southtown Furniture accepts Visa and MasterCard, and you can also ask them about layaway plans. Don't miss this big sales event going on right now at Southtown Furniture, where they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922, Highway 19 South, right here in Salem.
The best selection, you'll agree, with satisfaction guaranteed. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Jet Tire and Auto has a wide selection of tires and wheels in stock and can special order any tires you may need. They are also a full-service auto repair shop serving the Salem and surrounding areas, offering a variety of services from alignments to oil changes to bumper-to-bumper checks, as well as UTV services. Jet Tire and Auto also does state inspections and emission tests. Check out their website for all the services they offer at jettireandauto.com, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. For more information or questions, call 729-3650 or stop by 800 South Park Street in Salem.
Hi, Carrie Patton here from Town & Country Bank. We've got all the perks of a national bank, like online banking, quick loan approval, and you can even deposit your check from your phone. That's not why our customers love us, though. They love us because we still offer hometown customer service. Stop by one of our area locations and let our friendly team remind you how special hometown banking can be. Smart, friendly solutions. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem boys basketball Tigers will be in Mountain Grove tonight to face the Panthers in SCA conference play. The JV will start things out at 6 o'clock with the varsity game to follow. The Salem varsity is 11-12 on the year and 2-3 in the SCA conference. The Panthers enter the game with 11-10 record and 3-2 in the SCA conference. The game can be heard live on KSMO Radio and audio streamed on KSMO Media starting around 7:15 with Tiger Talk and Coach Jared Patterson. The Salem Lady Basketball Tigers lost to Mountain Grove last night to fall to 4-20 on the year and 1-4 in the SCA conference. The Salem Lady Tigers makeup game with Kabul will be held tonight at Kabul, starting with the JV game at 6 with the varsity game to follow. Salem has lost 9 straight games. Today is the last day to sign up your child for the City of Salem Youth Soccer Program for $35 per child. Planned age divisions are 4 and under, 6 and under, 8 and under, 10 and under, 12 and under, and 14 and under. The divisions may have to be combined depending on participation. To sign up, go to the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page and find a link to TeamSnap to register your child online. If you have problems getting registered, email Park and Recreation Director Melissa DuBois at salemparks@salemo.com. Late registrations will be accepted until February 20th for $45 per child, and that's starting tomorrow. The St. Louis Blues will be in Toronto tonight to face the Maple Leafs. The game will be delayed on KSMO Radio, AM 1340 and 95.7 FM, due to Salem basketball until 9 o'clock. The Blues have won 5 straight road games in 7 of their last 10 games, and they sit in the last wild card playoffs slot. And that's been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Super Bowl 58, the most watched telecast ever. Sunday's game drew an average of over 123 million viewers across all platforms. CBS, 112 million, the largest audience in history for a single network. Over 200 million watched all or part of the game across all networks. That was up 10% from last year's Chiefs win, which previously held the record. And while the Super Bowl trophy arrived in Kansas City yesterday evening, Super Bowl champion MVP Patrick Mahomes stayed out west.
Patrick Mahomes, you and the Kansas City Chiefs have just won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next? We're going to Disneyland!
Mahomes took part in a special parade down Main Street with Disney characters. Kansas City's prepping for a Super Bowl parade tomorrow with a rally in front of Union Station. When the Chiefs won last year, close to 1 million people flooded downtown streets for the parade and rally. The Kansas City Royals will hold a press conference this afternoon to name the site of their new downtown ballpark. The Kansas City Star is reporting the site will be just south of T-Mobile Arena on the other side of 670. Jackson County voters will decide whether to fund the project with an April 2nd ballot measure to secure a 40-year sales tax that would send equal dollars to the Chiefs for a renovated Arrowhead Stadium. The Blues look for their 6th straight road win tonight in Toronto. Torrey Krug set a Blues record with 5 assists in their 7-2 win over the Canadiens on Sunday.
You feel good when you're contributing, and it was fun. Obviously, it's a game that I'll remember. Definitely a good win for us, and you can have good memories for it.
Spring training begins tomorrow for pitchers and catchers. Both of our clubs will have some new faces in the starting rotation. The Cardinals have their rebuild with Lance Lynn, Kyle Gibson, and Sonny Gray. The Royals added former Cardinal pitcher Michael Wacha and 8-year veteran Seth Lugo. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
Are you working way too hard for way too little? There's never been a better time to consider a career in IT. You could enjoy a recession-resistant career in a rewarding field with plenty of growth opportunities and often flexible work environments. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new career in months, not years. Take classes online or on campus, and financial aid is available to qualified students, including the GI Bill. Now is the time. mycomputercareer.edu.
It's back! The Salem Memorial Hospital Foundation invites everyone to the Dancing with the Salem Stars fundraiser Saturday, February 24th at 7 at the Salem R80 High School Gym. Table seating is available for $20 per person in advance or reserve a table. Bleacher seats will be available at the door for $10. Purchase your tickets in advance by calling 729-6626, extension 4005. The Dancing with the Salem Stars fundraiser, Saturday, February 24th at the high school gym with the doors opening at 6:30. We'll see you there!
It's game day at Jim's house, and the spread is impressive.
Mike's already done some damage with the hot wings, and now he's dropping back and going deep for another slice of pizza.
I sure hope he brought the Pepto.
Mike knows the Pepto-Bismol provides fast 5-symptom relief from unexpected stomach upsets. He's no rookie.
The way he's throwing back those nachos, he's the GOAT.
Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion,
indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
BASF financing is so low, we can't even say the low rate without dropping a few octaves. 1.99%. See what we mean? 1.99%. To grow more, protect more, and command more. 1.99%. For all participating BASF brands. 1.99%. When you enroll before March 15th at BASF-grower-financing.com. Get one low rate to do the biggest job on earth. Go to BASF-grower-financing.com. Subject to credit approval. See program details for terms and conditions.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with two hands, and flushed it on the way down. C. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins!
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The bragging rights trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
Missouri Net News, I'm Cameron Connor. Preparing for natural disasters. That's what Governor Mike Parson's proposed Agriculture Resiliency Fund aims to do. Missouri House Budget Committee Vice Chair Dirk Deacon is among the lawmakers reviewing the governor's proposal to create a fund to help the state's agriculture industry address major weather events.
I thought, well, if it's just maybe for planning or, would it be something necessarily needed, every year? And it's kind of hard to say because, it's somewhat contingent upon if there's a flood or a drought. It's from what it sounds like, but honestly, it's Missouri, right? I mean, almost every year.
Manchester Democratic Representative Deb Lavender thinks the proposed $3.5 million fund is a good idea and says she's not sure if Missouri has enough water. In other news, the remains of a Korean War soldier from Missouri has been identified. 24-year-old U.S. Army Corporal Charles Patton of southern Missouri's Lebanon went missing during battle in 1950 and was presumed dead 3 years later. A U.S. military agency identified his remains. A news release says Patton will be buried in Lawson, near Kansas City, at a later date. This is Missouri Net News.
Are you having a hard